Everybody is staring at Bitcoin right now, but Ethereum is slowly stealing the spotlight. Be sure to watch this entire video because I'm going to show you exactly where the smart money is making moves next. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Hey, I'm Scott, and I've been a pro trader for 10 years. In these videos, I'm going to teach you everything I've learned so you don't have to learn the hard way. Remember to follow and share the channel. And also have your alerts on because I'm going to give you a lot of updates and you want to be the first to know. Okay, you're back with your favorite crypto bro, and I'm on X at Crypto Bro Alerts if you want to follow there as well. Looking at Ethereum on the 1 week chart, what we've got here is a giant triangle pattern. Now we've been watching this pattern for a very long time. Now a pattern like this is going to have an explosive move when it finally breaks out. So we have to pay attention here. Now, the most recent buy alert for Ethereum was down here at 2100, and it's made a move all the way up and is threatening to break out of this triangle pattern. Now, on the weekly, you might expect a pullback, something like this, before a move higher on Ethereum, but I want to give you a really close snapshot of what you can expect next. Why do we expect consolidation? First of all, Ethereum has had a move from 2100 all the way up. That's a 78% move, okay? That's a very good move. Now we might expect a little consolidation also because Total 2 has surged all the way up to 1.5 trillion and is currently rejecting from that area. So we might expect market cap to cool off a little bit. It could even come all the way back and SR flip 1.2 trillion. Now, if something like that happens, we have to be aware of these potential paths for Ethereum. There's a lot of things that can happen here, all right? So ultimately, what we have for Ethereum is this big move up from 2100, breaking above this pattern on the downsloping triangle. Now, Ethereum's consolidating here, and I'm going to talk about potential paths for Ethereum, and I've marked those paths in color here to differentiate those, all right? What we're looking at, the first long, if you bought down here at the value area low, Ethereum surged up, and right now it could be in a bullish flaggish pattern holding over this trend line, and it could technically break up above the all-time high from 2021 and then back test it and go up higher. If it does that, the target for Ethereum is as high as 11,700 per Ethereum. That's my most bullish case.
Stay ahead of the game with real-time trade alerts. Hit subscribe and turn the notifications on so you're always the first to know about the latest stock and crypto moves. Your financial freedom is just one click away. Let's crush those gains together.
What else can happen? Also, we could get a fake out here and Ethereum can come down and test this 3464 level, or even a deeper pull to this 3100 level would be a good place to take a long position for Ethereum. Now, what would something like that look like? If you're going to take a position on a pullback, you need to make sure when you get in, you want your reward to look something like this in the green and your risk to look something like this. In other words, if you lose, you take a very small loss, and if you win, you want to make sure you pay yourself, all right? So that's how you would structure something like that. Now, if Ethereum wanted to, it actually could pull all the way back to this point of control down here where all the volume is, around 2,600, okay? That wouldn't be completely surprising. And if that happens, that's a good place to go long or buy Ethereum. Also, once we get a breakout, if Ethereum for some reason hits this all-time high around 4850 and it goes above and breaks back below, you can watch this red pattern for a short setup on Ethereum. All right, this is called a swing failure pattern, and we teach that inside the FFA. Check out the link in the description for that. It's free to get on the email list, by the way. So how would that short setup look? Let me show you. If price breaks up here, breaks back below 4,800, which is the 2021 all-time high, and flips that to resistance, you could take a trade like this on Ethereum, trading it back down to some of these lows and let it rotate back down to this level, for example. So you risk a little bit, you put your stop above the highest high here that it puts in, and you let it play out to the downside to a back test of the value area high. Now, if you don't know what the value area high, the point of control, or the value area low is, you're going to learn those concepts inside the FFA and lots more, because it's all about financial freedom, living life on your own terms, and in some cases, learning how to trade. If that's important to you, check it out. I'm going to come back with more content, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, click the link in the description. You can join the Financial Freedom Academy email list. We're going to give you free market updates every Wednesday, trading tips, and insider information you don't want to miss. Check it out.